What's going on, everybody? I just got out here of the garage a few minutes ago, so stand by. I haven't even sent out links yet. See, Arnie's in here, so let me get that done. Go over here. Just trying to get a few things done. Hey, Susan, how you doing? Hey, being busy is allowed, especially the way things have been going today. Hey, Randy. Things been going today. And there's Arnie.
Hi, Mater.
How you doing?
Oh, been one of those days.
Yeah, that's the way it is for me. Uh, we had a bunch of screw-ups at work, and yeah,
Hi, Susan. Hi, daughter. Hi, Randy.
I got out here to the garage and trying to get a few things done. And it's like, oh crap, it's time.
Yeah, I
And we
went.
got, and there's
I
Brent.
read,
I got mosquitoes still wanting to fly around me.
yeah, I went to the store and wanted to get some fried chicken. Got that, and I came back home on a flat tire.
Oh, wow.
It was only flat on the bottom.
And I think it was gravel that punctured the inner tube
Oh,
because it was gravel laying in the road, by at the intersection.
was that one of those brand new tubes you just got through getting?
Yeah,
Oh, that's not good. So now you gotta go and get some more.
yeah, just what I needed.
Well, that's an easy fix right there because I can do this. Because there's the link for Amazon.
If if there was a way to fill the inner tube up with foam, I would.
Now, well, I know that Tractor Supply has something like that. Yeah, I'll tell you what, let me look over here on Amazon
Hey, Susan.
and see what they've got. Oh, let's see, they got the slime, but that doesn't, no, that's not a foam.
It's for patching tire.
Right, right. Everything else is, nope, nope, nope. Unless you want to put some pool noodles in it, then it's like, nope.
Actually, I am about tempted to.
So, no, they don't have, yeah, that slime was about the only thing, you know,
And it doesn't last very long if you were to put that slime in the tire.
no, it doesn't. I mean, it'll last a little bit of time, but it's not that great.
I was on TikTok all day.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
So you were ticking and talking.
Well, they have more debates and discussions, and I learned more about the two different policies.
Well, I've now got a TikTok account. No, not TikTok. I got Twitter.
Oh, I have Twitter. That's no big
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. Now I've got the little flying bird.
I had Twitter and I closed it out because I wasn't using it.
I get stuff
Oh,
all the time from it, but it's most of the time it's stupid stuff.
now that's got to be funny, Randy. I saw talking about that. That reminded me of the video I saw earlier. Um, this guy was. No, I didn't say that. I said Twitter. I got the flying bird. Um, but no, it showed this guy that was road raging and decided to pass this one guy sitting at a traffic stop and everything. Passed him on the right hand side. Yeah, I know you're joking, Randy. And the cam car and everything yells out the window and says, "You need to learn how to drive." The guy wasn't paying attention, hits a car in front. That yeah, that's some instant karma dished up to a road rager.
Yeah,
I've seen that a couple of times where someone will start road raging at someone, they don't pay attention, and then bam, they hit somebody else.
yeah. I've seen videos of that too.
Yeah. Oh, there was one where this one guy was road raging and wouldn't let this one guy pass, on the highway. It's one of those, 2 lane and everything. This pickup truck that was following and everything finally had enough of it. And since the car in front wasn't paying attention to the truck passed him and ran the other guy off the road. Like, okay, that'll work. That
I
was one. I was gonna say that's one thing I like watching is those uh, the videos about bad drivers and everything. It's like, yeah, they are out there big time.
I saw one yesterday on YouTube. There's a car in front of this Peterbilt, and it's going slower than you know what I mean. And then the guy decides to stop and comes out with a cordless hole puncher. And the guy backed up and went around the car and sped off.
There's one where
Car
guy,
was,
Pew pew.
yeah. But anyways, there was one where this guy he was driving, car front stops, and the guy, the people get out of it, and they're going to try and carjack him. He goes, nope, 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 and he speeds right towards them and takes out the passenger door and takes off. But I've seen there was also another one I saw either today when I was at lunch. Oh yeah, it was during lunch. Um, this 18-wheeler, he was going down the road, and of course, he had his dash cam going. Car passes him on the left, gets right out in front of him, and decides to do a brake check. Well, you do that in front of an 18-wheeler, they can't stop on a dime. They need about $10 to stop on. So the whole back end of that car gets smashed.
yeah.
Yeah, and the police showed up. The driver of the car got a ticket for reckless driving.
Mhm.
Not only a smashed up car, but a ticket on top of that.
Hi, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
Hey, Steven.
Well, Susan, we're actually cooling down. I think we were about 72 today, and what was it yesterday? I think we were still in the 90s. Yeah,
Mm.
that guy in that car, he was definitely lucky to be alive, getting the whole rear end smashed by the truck. Oh, you've actually had a cold front through there. Did y'all hear that Upper New York got a light dusting of snow already?
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, I saw that they had a very light dusting of snow coming down. She's saying Michigan got, I guess, a tenth of an inch the other night. Probably from that same storm and everything, or not storm, but you know, well, it's still a snowstorm. But yeah, yeah, okay, the same system, yeah. But
Kelly,
okay,
Kelly.
so, so Susan looks like okay, saying she's got a furnace back to working. So what was wrong with it, Susan? Oh, there are a lot of dumb people that need to have a get a new driver's license. They need to go back to learn how to drive.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, yesterday I'd gone to Walmart to pick up my mom's prescription, and I had to get some more of the arthritis pain pills. So driving right in front of Walmart, right in front of the store, and I'm going straight because pharmacy's on the other end. So I'm going this way. A lady's coming this way, and she's going to pull into park and everything. She starts turning right in front of me. I laid on the horn at her. She actually had the nerve to, it's like, why am I honking at her? She had her signal on, like she's going to turn. Yeah, you don't have the right of way. I should have stopped and rolled my window down and says, what's your problem? Don't you know how to drive? It's like, I got the right of way here.
Yeah.
All right, so it was something to do with the fan. Oh boy, there goes the stream renegades in here. How you doing, renegade?
Hey, Renegade.
Renegade.
Yeah, $100 ain't bad versus 800 for me.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. But yeah, I mean that's what really got me. And of course now I took the car in uh what, a couple months, about 2 3 months ago to get the oil changed there at Walmart. You know, of course they honk the horn and everything to let everybody know, hey, they're bringing the car in. They were doing that with my car, and all of a sudden they hit the horn and everything. And gee, I want to change the stock horn out and put those $25 ones on from Harbor Freight on there. Everybody's going, damn, that's loud. Oh yeah, Steven, I see that all the time. Or how
I'll,
about going straight in a right turn only lane?
I'll tell you a horn story.
Uh oh.
I had this one scooter back then. I swear it had a regular car horn on it. So I'm just riding around in the store getting what I need and all that. And there's a guy up front that was maintaining the store scooters, making sure they're plugged in and everything. And he was curious, how loud's the horn on yours? And I told him it's a car horn. And he said, no, it can't be. So I go and press the button. Beep! Super loud, and guy literally like jumped out of his pants.
I wouldn't doubt that.
And then he was like, dang, that's loud.
We have
I
a
know
freeze
that.
warning
Where at?
where I live.
Wow.
And where Arnie lives, it's a frost advisory.
I think we're only supposed to get down in the upper 50s tonight. And that's it. Hey, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Well, hopefully they get that information to you soon as far as what the results are. Hey, there's Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
All right, what do you need help on? No. That's a short answer. No. Now, it might not be the right answer you want to hear, but that's my answer.
I would say go for it, Sarah.
That way. My mom was probably still in there watching her TV, so probably as soon as Crystal's also not feeling so good right now, so yeah, no, that's right. She said she was going to be going to bed soon.
Friday, 70 degrees.
Ooh.
Saturday, 71.
I know Friday, I think we're supposed to be 77. So I'm going, yeah, that'll work.
Tonight's forecast, 38 degrees.
Better
I
you
have
than
no
me.
heat or air on.
Hey, better you than me.
Oh, I don't mind. I don't have any heat or air on. The apartment above me and below me keep me leveled at this time of year. I don't have to have any on.
Yeah, it's the best part with an apartment.
Yeah. Randy, I did see that. Of course, for me, I don't usually get on, I really stay off Facebook. I don't get on it that much. Well, Sarah, if you want to run before Sonny gets home, that's fine. You might need the exercise. I said exercise, not extra fries. And for me, I'd rather have, tater tots over fries. I'll take onion rings over either one. Yes, Arnie? I heard that. No, I'm not sending extra fries. You can get that from McDonald's or Wendy's or what other fast food burger joint you got around there. I hear the boss talking. Hey, cool gamer.
Hey, cool gamer.
Yep.
My cat looked up going, what the heck?
You want to jump up?
Layla,
Looks at me like, pick me up.
then she wants to complain because you were.
Yeah.
But Crystal wound up going on to. She was looking on Walmart something for me, and it's like, let's see what Amazon's got. So I wound up finding, I think it was a 4-pack of shirts and everything. Um, so she went ordering me a couple of 4-packs of long sleeve pocket T-shirts. So those will be in sometime soon. Hey, dancing. Well, Susan, you know you got to message me the picture of it.
Yeah, Randy, she just wanted to come up, look in the camera, then she jumped back down to the cushion.
My cat looked up when she heard your cat yelling, like, thought
Yeah.
someone was at the door or something, because she looked up and it's like, what the heck? My cat's she's normally very quiet, except every once in a while she'll meow.
I was going to say one thing. I made a mistake the other day, and I placed an order for more cigarette, tubes and tobacco. Here comes Steven.
Hello.
I did not realize that I still had the link for Amazon copied. Sorry about that. Okay, so now, Susan, you know I'm going to show this. That's the hat that Susan made.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
That's the divine hat.
It does look nice.
No, it's called the divine hat.
All I said was it looks nice. I don't care if it's divine or not. It looks nice.
That's the name of the hat.
Well, I'm still going to call it nice. It's nice looking.
He spins around.
See? Renegade's saying the same thing. Nice.
Oh, what? Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh?
So dancing has visitors. But anyways, when I placed my order, I got me some more the tubes and everything, which is it's a 5-pack of tubes. I mean, it's not bad price. But I ordered another 5 pounds of tobacco. Yeah, I didn't realize that. Yeah, I know. I hear him in the background. I didn't realize it, but I ordered the wrong tobacco. So I reached out to the company and everything, and they'd already shipped it. They said, well, when it gets there, you got a couple options. You can send it back or keep it. So I messaged them and said, hey, I got it and everything. What do I need to do? I need the return address. I got to pay for the shipping to send it back to them, and then they're going to refund me the money.
But not the shipping.
Right, they're not going to refund the shipping back to them. But then I got, in order to get the correct tobacco and everything, I got to reorder it, pay for the shipping for them to send that to me. I'm going, it's going to cost me more money.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep the bag that I ordered wrong, and I'm going to order the regular kind that I normally would get, and I'm just going to use that one and start doing like a 2 parts of the menthol to 1 part silver, do a blend.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like mix them together.
I'll
Like,
get them mixed together, and yeah, I'm going to have 10 pounds of tobacco and everything, and then when the next bag of menthol goes, start getting empty, I'll order another one and do the same thing. That one's for you, Stephen.
Yeah, I just did.
Okay.
Because otherwise you were just going to hear, yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. He's playing a racing game.
Gee, I wonder who he takes after then on that.
I mean, I do like my racing games and such.
Yeah. Oh, I know. Sunday, man, it was noisy around here. Oh, sitting out here, I can't watch the game, on TV because they weren't showing it. So I had to. Luckily for me, there was a guy that uh, he does the Texans chat and everything. So he's actually talking about the game as it's going on, giving play by play. So I'm going, okay, fine. But I'm hearing all this, noise for like 4 seconds at a time. It's brrr. Okay, there goes some top fuel. Because I'm so close to the motorplex, I can hear them when they're going down the track. So every time either the top fuel dragster or funny cars are going down the track, I'm hearing them. Hey, this is Barbecue. How you doing?
hey, barbecue.
Hey, barbecue. Um, hey, you know very well uh, that I'd drive a race car too if I was given the opportunity.
Been there, done that.
Daughter of Ra's brother does some racing around here.
Oh, I did mine back in the mid '80s.
Mm-hmm. Um, I have a coworker that used to go right around like the Midwest racing, and then um there's this now retired race car driver by the name of Andy Farr. In 1994, he took a big ARCA qualifying crash at Daytona. Um, and and um, well, come to find out that my coworker is his brother-in-law's with him. That could be either from a microphone or the noise going up the stairwell.
Could be.
Um, but yeah, he does like his racing.
Yeah.
He gets a liking of racing from me, mainly from me and his brother-in-law, not brother-in-law, uncle, my brother-in-law.
Like I said, for me, I'd love to be able to get back into doing it. Um, but it has just gotten to be way, way too expensive. And when I say too expensive, um, they have a class. It's called factory stock. Okay, it's
Okay.
supposed to be the entry level. Okay, I
Okay.
mean this is supposed to be the where you want to build a car and get out there and start racing. Yeah, no. Um, these guys here. Yeah, I know, Aaron. I was so glad when that happened too. Hey, first time they beat them up there in Foxborough out of all the times. Of course, you got to look at who they were playing at the time too. They had this guy named Tom Brady playing for the Patriots at that time, so
Um.
that might be something. But no, in order to get a car built in the factory stock class, I looked at them. They basically take a uh, GM metric car, okay, and hey Ariel,
Hi,
um,
Ariel.
Hey,
which
Ariel.
is your Monte Carlo, your Pontiac Grand Prix, your Olds Cutlass, your Buick Regal. It was all the what late '70s to '80s uh, GM cars, and what they called a metric because I guess they were built on a metric chassis or whatever. They basically stripped the whole body and everything off the frame, build a cage on that, and the only thing factory that they use as far as a body is the roof. Everything else is, all the other sheet metal is all hand fabricated out of aluminum. And the driver sits basically where the passenger would be putting his feet at. And on top of that, they're not even running a factory
hmm,
style engine. I mean, those guys are spending $5,000 to $10,000 on an engine. I'm going, no.
Um.
Oh, I know this one.
I sent you a picture that daughter Val wanted me to send to you by Facebook. Um. But yeah, what races is just a front wheel drive class. Take front wheel drive cars and you can put like a roll cage in them and racing seat and strip them down, take all the glass except for the windshield out and do some and just tweak the suspension geometry and
Oh
whatnot
yeah.
and put different tires and
Oh,
all that.
they got one class that they run out here at our local track. It's the juniors, and it's basically for those that I think 16 and younger, and they can
Mhm.
only run a four cylinder.
Yeah, his is a little four cylinder eco Chevy Cavalier.
Yep. And I think, well, daughter, I think in this class, I think it starts at 12. I'm not too sure, but I mean, there's some of these kids. I mean, they get out there and it's fun to watch them, but it's kind of boring because they go so slow in those little four cylinder cars because
Hey there,
they don't have them souped up, and I mean, you can sit there and just they're doing this, they were going around the track. Okay, there's one lap.
uh, uh, they're they're getting their feet wet.
Yep. But now there is one class of cars I love watching because they're fun, and that's the dwarfs. They take everything's hand built and everything. The chassis and everything is all hand built, and basically they make them look like cars from back like in the 30s. Okay.
Oh, you're talking about like the Legends cars.
Yeah, it's kind of like Legends. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
some places call it Legends. Some uh, places call it Dwarfs because they
Yeah.
are
Kelly.
They are
exactly
little tiny cars.
right. They're small, but they're powered usually with a 600 cc motorcycle engine.
Yep.
And I tell you, they sound weird going around the track.
Kelly.
Hey, baby.
Um. Yeah, they're just little high revving things.
And the weird thing is now, sometimes they get out there, they sound like a whole bunch. When you get about 20 of them out there running around like that, it sounds like a whole bunch of angry bees running around.
Yep.
Because I think they run like that Kawasaki or Suzuki motorcycle engine, and I tell you, they sound weird. And those things will fly.
Mm-hmm. And then you got those dwarfs um that that look like the very old school open wheel cars.
Yep.
Uh, I've heard them referred to as bandoleros or something. I
There's
think.
there's different classes. I mean, you got the legends, but then they have the bandoleros. They're also called dwarf cars.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends upon what part of the country you're in. Will depend upon what they are and some of the other rules. I mean, different organizations. It's the same car, but they call them different things. But it's basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like around here we have sprint cars. Okay, so I mean now there's about 4 or 5 different classes of sprint cars. It's like,
Yeah.
okay, which one are you talking about? But most of them that run around here is the Sprint 305 class. So it's a crate engine. It's 305 cubic inches. That's
Mm-hmm.
all you're limited. Okay. But then you have there's another class that they just started around here that allows a bigger engine, and instead of being a Chevy based, you can run. If you want, you can run a Chevy, you can run a Ford, you can run a Chrysler,
Okay.
and you have the American. Now you do have the American Sprint Car Series, and now those guys they will run a 300, I think 360 cubic inch engine.
Mm-hmm.
You can run whatever. You can run a Chevy, you can run a Ford, you can run a Chrysler. But then you have the Outlaws, and those are 410 cubic inches. Okay. Now
Yeah.
that they all look the same except for engines and a few other things, like the 305s. Okay, they have to have a fixed front and roof wing. You get into the other class, you can have the bigger engine, but it still has to have the front and top wing fixed. You get into the ASCS class, then it's still a bigger engine, but the front wing is still fixed, but the top wing of the car, the driver can sit there and adjust it going through the race for either more
Mm-hmm.
or less downforce. And then the same way with the Outlaws.
Mm-hmm.
That top wing is where you can, if they don't like the way it's doing, say, going down the front straightaway, they can change it. And but they like the way the car is handling going down the back straightaway, they can change it, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
They sit there and adjust that top wing, either doing this number or that number, how they like going down the track.
Um, yeah, and if it's like if the car feels really good and connected to the track, but it's like, gosh dang, I need some more straightaway speeds. They can take the reduce the wing some, and
Well, the wings are all about the same size, but say you've got
but
right. Well, I'm saying, say you're going down straight, front straightaway, and you've got a headwind. So you're going to adjust it to take care of that. Whereas going down the back straightaway, you got a tailwind, so then you're adjusting it for that.
mm-hmm.
I mean, you've got to sit there and adjust it for conditions of the track.
Yep.
Now, having
And
one of those cars is not cheap. Just a front axle is like $2,000.
yep, and they're from my understanding, direct drive, no transmissions,
Nope,
right?
there is, and there's no starter on them either. They run off of magneto.
Yep, and they always have to get the push start from other.
Yep, they have even the 305 sprint cars. They have there's no transmission. It's either in gear or out of gear. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, um, yeah, that's true. You have to to do that. Yeah. Um, but yeah, I mean, it's basically, yeah, I mean, it's like you said, there's no transmission at all. But now they can change gear ratios by the rear end itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, say you're running a quarter-mile track one night and you're going to be running 3/8 the next. Well, that's a different gear ratio. So you go in there and they have, quick change rear ends. You just basically pop that back cover off the rear end and you pull these two gears out. Say you don't like it, you can actually swap them like this, and you change your rear end gear ratio.
Or maybe, and they probably have other gear sets that
Oh,
that you can
they got
put them in.
multiple gear sets. They carry multiple gear sets with them, all the time. Hey, everything guy, how's it going?
Hi, everything guy.
And but boy, it don't take much to take one and crumple it up.
Oh no, especially when they go tumbling. Yeah, because
Yep.
I think it's about $1,500 for a top wing. Yeah, and that's all
And
basically sheet aluminum.
and when you're tumbling, it's just not the top wing that's getting destroyed.
Right. Well, drag racing's fun. The only problem with drag racing, it's over in a few seconds. Whereas with
Yep.
circle track racing, yeah, it takes a while, but it shows the driver's ability, not just how much horsepower and how fast they can go. You can have a slow car and still win the race.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, when I was drag racing, in my class I had the slowest vehicle out there, but I wound up winning because even though I did have the slowest vehicle. And when I say slow, 20 seconds to run the quarter mile. And my class was 16 seconds and slower. And and like I said, I'm running 20 seconds in the quarter mile. The only thing is, it would run right at 20 seconds.
20
Not bad.
seconds. That's gotta feel like an eternity going down the drag strip.
It is. I mean, especially when top speed's about 65 miles an hour.
Come on. Come on.
Yeah, I know.
Mm, wait.
But here's the
Wait.
thing. Right,
Oh, we're there. Yay.
but the thing about it is when it comes to drag race, especially when you're doing bracket racing. It doesn't matter how fast you're uh, going, as long as you cut a good light and you run consistent to your time. No, I'm not grandfather. Yeah, renegade, and that's true. That's one reason why when I was out there, uh, when I was running the race of champions. Now in that class and everything, you had everybody. It didn't matter what class you were originally in. You were racing anybody. And the thing I loved about it was I'm out there. I'd go up against the guys running vets and everything, and they're dialed in at 12, and I'm dialed in at a 20. So I'm going down the track. 8 seconds later, they finally get their light and everything to come on and go. And there were so many times those guys in the vets are hitting it so hard and everything. Oh, breakout. They dialed a 12:05 and they went 12:02. They went a little too fast. That means they lost.
Yep.
But the ones I really liked was the 6-speed manual Corvettes. Because I was
Yeah.
racing one guy at Hallsville one time. I'll never forget it. I'm going down the track. I got the finish line coming up, and I actually stepped on the brakes and everything to make sure I didn't break out because he's still half track. Okay, I'm going. There's no way he's beating me. Okay, so I'm stepping on the brakes and everything going across the finish line. I went across at 22. I dialed in at 20. So yeah, I wanted winning the race. I found him afterwards. I said, "What happened?" He goes, "I got so much of a hurry. I had it first, hit second, hit fifth. I missed third.
Third and fourth.
As soon as he went from trying to hit from second to third. He missed third, hit fifth, and the car went just nosedive. He said, as soon as that happened, he goes, "There's no way I can recover."
You're supposed to go from here, then here.
Yeah.
Not here, and then way over here.
Yeah. But that was so funny. Yes, Bryn?
I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna drop out. I'm in a chat thing that they want me to chat with them.
Who's
So
that?
On TikTok.
Oh. All right. We'll go watch
Have
it.
fun.
All right. Yep. Have fun.
Oh.
But yeah, that's one thing about with the drag racing and everything is I mean it's fun to watch. It's it can be fun to participate. Now, mind you, what I was racing at the time, it was literally 3 tons of vehicle. I actually put the thing on the scale. It was weighing in just over 6,000 pounds.
What on earth were you driving?
93 Dodge 1-ton club cab dually with the 5.9 Cummins turbo diesel, automatic.
Rolling coal.
I was rolling coal, and that thing would run consistently on a quarter mile, 20 seconds. And I remember there was one time out here at the Motorplex during our races that, I could listen to the announcer on the radio. I came up and got my light to come down. I took off. The announcer goes, "Oh my God, did you guys see the reaction time off that diesel?" There's Mr. Bill Beckett.
Hey, Bill.
A perfect reaction time is
0.000.
yeah, 0.00. You'll never believe what mine was.
Was yours like the 0.001?
002.
That's a pretty darn good reaction time, I'd say.
Yeah, and that's why the announcer was going off of a diesel because I'd get there and I'd get in the pre-stage and I'd be on the brake and then I'd start getting that turbo spooling up. And I'd
Yep.
let it inch forward. I'd take barely let off the brake to break that second beam to get staged, and
Yep.
I'm really on the throttle. Getting that spool, that turbo to spool up and everything. As soon as I saw that third light, I'm off the brake and hard on the throttle. I'm taking off. And the nice thing is, I never spun the tires coming off the line. Of
Well,
course, it's kind of hard to spin four tires in the back.
yeah, I was gonna say the dually aspect of things.
Yeah.
Got double the contact patch there.
No. Oh yeah, double because there's four tires back there. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 versus 2.
Yeah. But yeah, that was something.
Now I'd love to go get in a sporty car and take some laps around like a road course.
That wouldn't be bad. Now, the closest road course to me is down in Austin, Circuit of America.
Yep.
Hey, there's Mark Thomas. How you doing?
Hey, Mark.
That one has some quite technical sections, especially the S's and going uphill to turn 1.
Yeah.
And then you got that quad apex right-hander near the end of the lap.
Yeah. All right, y'all gonna have to keep it going because I had about 2.5 cups of coffee and they're talking to me. So I'll be right back.
Yeah.
AKA full bladder.
Yes.
Go water the garden. I was expecting him to unmute and say something else.
$100 bill.
But yeah, I like all sorts of racing. Just ask Daughter of Ra. I turn on the
$100 bill.
yes. Yeah. I know you grumble. Whenever race season comes along, Daughter of Ra's like, well, there's a race going on. There's a race going on. There's been times in which I had 2 different live races going on different devices.
Yeah.
I'd have NASCAR going on the TV and like IndyCar going on the phone or something like that.
I'll be right back.
Looks like Sarah's decided she's going to go do some shopping before Sonny gets home.
All right, Sarah, you have fun.
Staying away. Go put your rollerblades on and go have fun.
The 3 were a NASCAR race, an IndyCar race, and then I had a Twitch live stream of racing and as a race chat, chatting to other people about it. Oh, goodness.
Steve, I think you're broke.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
Nothing.
Ricky was like, uh-oh. I guess I'll find out momentarily about
What
details.
what she's buying.
And I think she's coming down right about now. Yep.
Vader, I am not that bad.
That's not what Steve tells me all the time about you.
What, 10, 15 bucks? Is that a lot, Steven?
Well, I don't know what you're...
I make the list.
Oh, she says she made a list.
Now she can't hear what I'm saying, can she?
If she's really close,
Oh,
because I have to have the TV down or else
feedback.
get feedback and echo on, and we all know everybody hates that.
Yeah. Well, one thing I was just looking at right now was on my. No, I didn't get him in trouble. He does that easy on his own.
I'm having my internet.
But one thing I was going to say is I just got
But
through
I'm
looking.
a good person.
Yeah,
Yep.
I was looking at my firm and everything. Wow, I haven't seen it this low in a long time.
Whoa.
Senior what?
My firm, through paying stuff for Amazon.
Ah,
Yeah, I've not seen it be this low as far as what I owe and everything in a long, long time. And right now, I just got through getting a couple of them paid off. And the nice thing about it is that with what I wanted, getting them paid off, saved about 25 bucks in interest,
yeah.
which is pretty good. So I'm going, okay, because usually I pay like $25 a week to each one. So like, okay,
Yeah.
there's a quit trying to spend my money for me. Yeah, you got that right, Sarah. Oops.
Sarah.
But Renegade, I am looking at something on Amazon to see about getting.
Don't have me drop a cascade of yarn on you. Oh wait,
No,
you might like. Oh wait, you might like that.
but yeah, like I said, I got a couple of got some ideas as far as what to order off of Amazon. Of course, right now one of the big projects I've got is redoing over here, and that's redoing the miter saw station.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, um, I've got material that I'm bringing. I haven't got it yet, um, but I'm bringing home material to start making the miter saw station. Bringing it
Ah,
home
okay.
a little at a time, and basically, It's this stuff right here. This is nothing more than scrap pieces of 5/8 plywood. So when
Okay.
we're building stuff and everything, of course, it's always cut-offs and stuff like that. That this is stuff that too small to. I need to get started on that, but that's something I'm looking at getting off of Amazon that helped make it.
The
I don't.
paddle.
Yeah, I'm getting a the Board of Education made for Sarah.
Mm.
Yes, Arnie.
Aye. Well, there's the obligatory some sort of gas coming out of Arnie.
Yeah,
They can last night on his. He about gassed us all out. He was there out the door, and we could hear it clear as day.
Yeah.
but now one of the things,
Uh,
Renegade. One of the things, one of the two items I'm thinking about getting off of Amazon is a getting a bandsaw that's already on legs. I found one. Let me see if I can find it again. Um, it's actually a win that I mean I could get the Vivor one, but and believe it or not, I'm not that thrilled about the skill one. But I did find a win, and by the way, I'm definitely not getting the Ryobi. There it is. We go here, present, share screen. That's what I'm thinking. One of the things I'm thinking about getting. But the only problem is, yeah, the price on it.
yep.
Yeah, because I can get the because I got choice is that one or they got the Vivor one. Let's see if I can find where's it at. There it is. I'm not too sure if I want see if I want to see about getting that one. I mean, it's that one there. I mean, it's almost the same thing, but $210
Yeah.
Hmm.
because some of the things that I'm wanting to do is, yeah, I know the win. Now they have a win one that I like. The only problem is, and it's this one here. The only problem is it doesn't do as big on it. This section right here is not as tall. You can't run because what I'm wanting to see about doing is being able to run 2x6s through there and split them down.
How big does that open up to?
That one I think would barely do a 2x4.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing there. So that's why I was looking, at this. Um, even the skill one won't even go as big. But now the Vivor one, of course, I'm definitely not going with the jet one. Um, I mean, even though it is a little bit cheaper, or I should say, it's lower cost than the wind. Um, but it's the simple fact is that I want to be able to run 2x6s through it. Oh, I looked at the wind, if I'm not mistaken, as far as size, and I don't believe it could do as tall. Um, yeah, up to 3.5 inches deep. So yeah, so it's basically doing you can run a 2x4 through it, barely, and that's on the wind. Basically, yeah, because it believe it or not, it actually come out cheaper for me to buy 2x6s and split them to come out with a 1x6. Because by the time you get through with it, it's actually coming out to what 3/4 of an inch thick, and that would be perfect
Mhm.
for some of the things I'm wanting to do. Because a
Oh.
one, because I looked at a 1x6. Let me go over here. I'm gonna bring up Lowe's, and yeah, I mean, now it's not even let me have the. Oh. So if I put in a 1x6, 1x6x8. All right, here's green. There. All right,
Mm.
so a 1x6x8 foot whitewood common board, 1256. Okay,
What?
that's 12, that's 1256 for a 1x6. Okay, and it's not actually going to be, of course, definitely not going to be a 1x. Okay, so then there's 2x6. Let's see how much a 2x6 is. There we go. Let me go here and I'll share the screen on this. 733.
I'd like
So
to know what the actual grade of that 1x6 is.
a 1x6. Okay, the way they do measurement on lumber,
No, I'm talking about the quality of it.
I mean, depends upon the wood itself. I mean, you
Hmm.
buying pine or you want to buy oak?
Um.
Are you buying maple? You buying hickory?
Yeah.
You buying birch? Um, you buying balsa wood? That's the whole thing. That right there. It depends upon the type of lumber you're buying. Okay, so a that 1x6 was 1263 something like that.
Uh huh.
Yeah, and I I can go get this. It's fur. Which is fine. That'd work for what I'm wanting to do. 733, split that in half, and that's what three about 365 for a one piece. If I want splitting this, 2x6. I mean, they've got others out there. That's just one of them I wound up finding. Um, Now I'm definitely not getting the cedar. I don't need pressure treated. Um, I don't need the severe weather. So basically, that's about my only options. Um, Now, if I want, let's see what this one has to say. That's pressure treated. Okay, I don't need pressure treated. I mean, if I wanted to go, I can get severe weather 2x6 by 12 foot yellow pine pressure treated. Okay, 1238. That's 4 foot longer for less money. Okay, if I wanted the same thing, just 8 foot, 798. And that's the whole thing. Is if I want, like I said, I could take that one piece of wood and get a bandsaw and everything, sit there and run it right down the middle, split it right in half. Where I got two pieces. Now I've got the equivalent of having two 1x6s for a lot less money. Yeah, but like I said, Renegade, for what I'm wanting to do with it, the fur would be fine. Some of the projects I've got, in mind as far as what I'm wanting to do, that first, the fur and everything, the kiln dried fur would be fine. I mean, I could do the same thing with just regular pine as long as it's not, um, pressure treated. I could be happy with that. I mean, yeah, it's, taking time and everything, but I'd rather do it that way. But then, of course, now, yeah, if you factor in the cost of buying the bandsaw, then yeah, buying the 1x6s would be a lot cheaper
Um,
and a lot less time consuming.
what's the 1x6 is going to be used for?
Uh, Want to use it to build all my new cabinets and everything out of.
So the interior structure of the thing?
The whole thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And even now the top of it would not, the main top would actually be the 1x6 and everything, but I'd put a laminate style top on top of it. And I was looking on Lowe's. I can get the 1/4 inch hardboard for 1268 for a 4x8 sheet.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
Yeah, I
Renegade.
know about comparing, the apples, you know, the apples and everything. I just found one on there. It was the first one I looked up. I didn't look for any others. So I can look up for a 1x6. Let's see what they come up with. Uh, they got a number 2 uh, yellow pine common board, 928. Like I said, I don't want the pressure treated because that's 588. That's the number 2 southern yellow pine. Cedar, no, I don't want that. I don't want a cedar. Um, wow, no. Holy crap. 1x6 by 8 foot red oak common hardwood board, $54. No, thank you. I got Cortez solid board, 1x6 by 8 Peruvian teak square composite deck board, 47.40 for
Wow.
one board, 47.40. No, now I got hemlock fir common board, 17.87 a piece. Now, if I want a composite deck board, yeah, 65.78. No thanks. Yeah, so if you want to do, compare apples to apples and everything, then as far as a whitewood common board, oh, I mean, whitewood, that could be, you know, pine, could be fir.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like here's a one on here. It's 1x6 by 8 primed, and that says spruce pine fir common board. But no, I wouldn't get that because it's pieces, the board and everything all compiled together. 12.83. Hey Robert, how you doing? But yeah, I mean,
Hey, Robert.
yeah, but like I said, for what I'm wanting to do and everything, it would work. That's the whole thing. As far as like I said, the idea that what I'm wanting to do, it would work a lot better for me.
All right. Well, I gotta get off the bed.
Yeah, won't be that much longer, and I'm going to be doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm. So, all right. I'm gonna get out of here.
All right, well, you have a good night.
Yeah. You all have a good night.
All right, see
Yeah.
you later.
Bye,
Yeah.
Stephen.
Yeah. Bye, Arnie. Bye, Mater. Bye, everybody.
But yeah, like I say, it's just the fact that what I'm wanting to do is I'm wanting to use the stuff. Now I don't know how fast that I'm going to be able to get this 5/8 plywood from work in the correct sizes that I'm going to need. It could take 2 weeks. It could take 2 months to have everything. I don't know. That's the whole problem there. That's why I'm thinking, do it this other way. Oh, but like I said, bandsaw and a scroll saw. That's two things I was looking at maybe getting from Amazon. Well, I mean, for $7, I mean, it still come out cheaper just to buy a 2x6 and split it. Like I said, Renegade, you and I are on totally different pages as far as when it comes to projects and working with this stuff. Hey, CMC, how you doing?
Hi, CMC.
Yeah, with $2, I mean, like I said, but that gets $9 gets one board, but then spend $7 and get two boards of the same thing and save money in the long run. That's the whole thing. Like I said, spend $7 to get twice the amount compared to $9 for one. I mean, it wouldn't be all I wouldn't try splitting the whole 8 foot all at once. I'd cut it down to the right lengths and everything, and then split it. That's why it's called a project. It's like you're going to say you're going to be doing metal work. Okay, you got to cut the metal down. Same thing. I don't know if I'll go with the Win or the Viva. I hadn't made up my mind yet on that. I mean, there is a Win tabletop, bandsaw out there that would work. I think that's the one I'd looked at. Okay, no, the Win would not work either. Neither the Win nor the Skill would work because neither one of them would be able to do like a 2x6. So far, about the only ones that would work would be that Vivor or the that bigger. I could get the Jet. Jet's $510. It'd work. Oh, here's the one I was looking at. Let me go over and share this one. I finally found that's right. They had two of them, but there's one there, and that one there would work. And it's not a bad price. 320, say $327. Oh, there's a small block Chevy. All right, sir. Appreciate you coming in. Have fun going shopping. But like I say, I could get that. I mean, it's not just for this one project. I would get that for. I mean, it's just like the table saw and everything. I didn't buy it just for one project. I bought it for doing all kinds of things. And that's the whole thing in behind the planer. Have I used it that much? No, because I haven't had anything that needs to be run through the planer yet. I probably will be. And I mean, when it came to me working, when I had that Delta, I used the hell out of that Delta. The only problem, like I said, with it was that the dust collection system on it sucked because it didn't have one. That's why I like that, like the Win. At least it's got a dust collection system on it, or at least a dust port. But like I said, the Win, that one I just got through showing. Like I said, it's $327 plus tax and everything, and it would definitely. Uh, It'll cut. It says cuts up to 6 inches deep. So I'm going. Okay, fine. Now would I be able to use uh, a 2x8? No. I cut a 2x8 down and then split it that way if I wanted to. I can probably do the same thing with a 2x12, depending upon price and everything. And then the other thing, like I said, was the I know there was a wind jigsaw, not jigsaw, but a scroll saw. Yeah, that's why I'd be running it through the table saw to get that round edge off, which I already got that, figured that much out. I would run it through the planer, but I really wouldn't, after running through the planer, and that would take it off. And that actually might be the easiest thing to do is, just run all the boards of the planer. That way it takes off that rounded edge, and then I've got them all the correct thickness, or all the same thickness. But the scroll saw, no, considering the fact that if you look at the thickness of a 2x, it's actually 1 5/8. So the bandsaw is only going to take maybe a 16th off. So that's still going to put it at what, about 13/16 or something like that. Take another 16th off, still down 3/4 of an inch thick. So I mean 3/4 of an inch. I mean this plywood I'm looking at using is 5/8. So 3/4 of an inch. Yeah, I've still got plenty that I could, I could run it down to 11/16 and still have it thick enough. I have not. I've looked at some of their miter saws, but like I said, I just got through getting that Cobalt 10-inch from the pawn shop, and it's just basically an upgrade over the 7 1/4 I've got. Well, what I meant by running through the table saw, I mean I would run. I could take off the round edge, which would make the go from what 5 1/2 down to take it 16th off per side. So we're talking 5 3/8 in width. So we're just talking about taking enough off just to get rid of that round edge. So, like I say, I wouldn't be taking that much off of it. All right. So you say you got the wind miter saw. Hey, how much is one of those? Let's see how much Amazon's selling a wind miter saw. Let me look up. I'm gonna look for it. All right. So you say you got the wind. How big a wind miter saw did you get? Did you get a 10-inch? Or you get 12-inch? All right. So you got the 10-inch. Okay. So the one that you got was this one here. Yeah, that's not bad. that's that's very similar to like what I got, and like I said, I paid let's say $170 for it at the pawn shop, which I'm going. That's not bad, and that's with tax and everything. Because I know that the one that Lowe's sells right now is like $249. Yeah, I know. My only problem with this one being the 10 inch, it's wider. Uh, as I checked with the holes and everything on the table, they don't match up, which means I have to drill more holes. And on top of that, it's taller because I set a board and everything on there, and it stands about 5/8 of an inch taller. Well, Renegade to me, it depends upon what you're wanting to cut. The advantage of having a 12 inch, as far as like a sliding miter saw, like what I've got, it's the bigger stuff um, you can cut. You can cut 2 by 12 with no problem, or 1 by 12. You probably do that with the 10 inch, but you might have to flip the board over. Bless you.
Ooh,
And
thank you.
um, get the rest of the cut done. Now, for me, one of the things I'm looking at once I get this miter saw station all done is I do want to see about incorporating a router into it also. So basically, I want it to where I've got the miter saw, and then right next to that, off to the side, I want a router, and then believe it or not, next to that, maybe a radial arm saw. It's just an idea. I ain't got it all figured out. That's the whole route I'm going. I don't even know if they sell radial arm saws at uh, through Amazon. Let me look. No, don't look like anybody sells radial arm saws anymore. They don't even have one on Amazon. It's all miter saws. Yeah, I mean, like I say, it's an idea. Because having that miter saw, that radial arm saw, I could actually, since I've got two dado stacks and everything, I could have one set up just for the say the radial arm saw. Just one set on there where I'm cutting nothing but half-inch dados, and then I could have the skill table saw. Say I want to go with a thicker one or a thinner one. I could take my other dado stack, put that on that one. Or say I want to put some rabbits and everything in. Have the table saw set up for doing that. But one of the things like I said, I definitely want to see about doing maybe is I may just uh, may not be able to do that. I don't know. As far as having radial arm saw, also it depends on if I've got enough room for everything. That's up to you, Renegade. I know at work we've actually got a DeWalt 12-inch um, miter saw, but it's not the sliding. It's just a regular, turn it on and come down. But that's what we use at work. Um, and of course, now the table saws we've got, I can't afford one of those. That's that soft stop. They got about 5 of them there. It's like, nope, nope. No, I can't. I cannot afford one of these. Those are definitely way out of my price range. Then, of course, where I work at, yeah, they've got the money; they can afford to buy those. But they are not. It is nice to go over there and use them. And I actually had to be trained on a table saw at work. I had to go through the little class and everything to make sure I understood how to operate it properly. And they go, yeah, it's just a formality, but they have to do all that before I can actually start using it without getting into trouble. Hey, leave the deer out of it, Renegade. I'll leave them bucks and does sitting on the side of the highway and the road. You make bigger bucks than I do off of YouTube and off of Amazon. How come you ain't gone out there and got one of them saw stops yet? Huh? 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 Probably, you probably got as much money you can go buy about 3 or 4 of them yourself. Yeah, same here. I don't need one. They're nice, but I don't need one that skill that I've got. It's perfect. Matter of fact, one thing I'm thinking about doing is building a cabinet, because that one's got the legs and everything that fold out. I'm actually thinking about finding a way about taking them legs off of it and building a cabinet for it to actually sit on. That way I can store some of the extra saw blades, no problem.
You.
Yep. Yeah, same way. Yeah, I know. I know how to keep them. Make sure to keep my fingers away from that damn blade because it'll bite you. And I've already had my thumb bit once by it because I got distracted. There was a piece of clear Lexan also got broke when it got thrown at somebody. Oh, that reminds me. Let me. Renegade, do you have a table saw itself? Yeah, you got that skill. You got the same thing I've got. I tell you, the one thing I do like is that rack and pinion fence on it. But I do not. I really. The one thing I really don't like is um, the push stick. So let me go get some. I mean, taking it out of the box yet. We're right back. Oh, we're trying to find it. That's not buried. Well, I thought I put it over there. Anyways, it's one of those push blocks and everything. That Matt from 731 Woodworks is always showing. Oh, that's how I can find it. Because it was something I ordered. See if I can, how far back and everything it is. Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, definitely been a while. There it is. That right there. That's what Matt from over at 731 Woodworks talked about. And I haven't even had a chance to use mine yet, but that'll definitely allow you to be able, use that table saw without uh, the push stick. And the way it's set up and everything is, you can actually have it enough to go up and over the actual the blade while pushing on the wood. And I still want to try mine. I've got it here. I haven't even taken it out of the box yet to even try it yet. I don't even know where I put it at. Actually, I know it's in here somewhere. Got that I got to work with. Yeah, got it in here somewhere. I know it does. I'll find it soon because I'll be needing to use it and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that, Renegade. You might. Now you're talking about as far as the rack and pinion part, as far as what moving the fence over, something like that. Maybe some paste wax on it. That might help free it up a little bit. Well, mine's not. Man, mosquito, leave me alone. Go up there and find that light up there and get zapped. Huh. I don't have a problem on mine at all. I can sit there and turn it, not a problem. Um, like I say, you may have to put some paste wax on those runners for the fence and everything. That that might be something you have to do. I don't know. But on mine, I can sit there and not a problem getting everything to run over. Um, Now, are you able to move the fence by hand without the knob itself, or are you even tried that yet? Now, I'll say this: that the one thing I like about with mine, to unlock and everything, you pull it up. Hey, Lydia.
Hi, Lydia.
Um, like I said, on the skill, you lift up to unlock, push down to lock it. And I know on the Cobalt, I think the Cobalt and the Master Force, which is same manufacturer, it's Shervon. Um, it's the opposite. That's one thing I do like about the skill is to unlock it, re- reach over, pull it up, you got it unlocked and everything. And of course, once that thing is locked into place, that fence don't move. Now, have you already made the check the adjustments on that table saw? I did have to do some minor tweaking on mine because it was I think it was the back um, placement. It was off like almost 16th of an inch. I think that's what I had to do, something like that. Sit there and loosen it and be able to move the back of the fence in just a little bit to make sure it was all true. Um, I think I even had to do some adjustment on the blade itself because you can sit there and adjust the blade this way on it, and that's simple and easy. Yeah, that's true. Or DeWalt, or even, now you want to talk about something like that? Festool. Yeah, I was looking online at Amazon for a track saw, and yeah, I saw the Win one. It was like I think about $248, something like that. And I looked over at the Festool. Yeah, oof, No, 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 no. Almost $700. No thanks. They proud of that. And they even like Matt was talking about um, Harbor Freight's giving Festool a run for the money on that dust uh, collector. You know, that's that one you were talking about for $299 compared to Festool wanting, what was it, $1,200 for the same thing? Then you got out on the money for everything else that the Hercules one already has. They nickel and dime you for everything. Like, nope, nope, no thanks. I'm trying to remember. There was another guy. Can't remember the channel name. But he actually did a review on the that skill saw. I think he actually compared it to a DeWalt and everything. And he was giving it two thumbs up. And that's also another reason why I got it, because I like the fact of having that rack and pinion fence. I'm hoping that once I get my this better dust collection system going, it'll do a lot better job as far as getting all the dust coming off of it. That's something I'll be working on too. Oh, one thing we got a video I'll be working on this week is finally getting that oil cooler put on the bike, because I believe this Saturday the bike's going to go for a ride to a temporary home for a week. So I'm kind of hoping I can get the oil cooler put on and get the bike and everything taken down to Jim Cycle and let him have fun with it on the dyno, getting it all tuned up. Let's see what all that does to it. So they got that new exhaust and that better, the high flow intake on there. I'll have to have Crystal following me down. That way I got to ride back home because I got to leave the bike there for, say I drop it off this Saturday, following Saturday I go pick it up.
Hey, Angela.
Oh, I didn't give y'all an update on that motorcycle that I found. Yeah, I looked at the bid on it that morning when it was going out. It's like, no, that's more than what I can afford. I think that at that time the bid on it was about $1,400. Plus, you got to add tax, title, buyer's premium, and all that stuff. Yeah, they'd put it $1,700, $1,800. Yeah, that's more than what I can afford right now. Then they had another one that was, I think, 1,700 was the bid. No, that That was for that police motorcycle. Now, like right now, they actually have one on here. I'm glad Crystal's not watching because they actually have a Can-Am Spider. True, but the only problem with that Renegade is out of my price range. But right now they got a 2008 Can-Am Spider on here, and current bid is $1,400. But it's got the Bumblebee paint scheme on it from the Transformers. Uh-oh. All right, here's another Harley, another '08 touring bike. No key on it. Right now, current bid $600. That's not bad. And it's a police bike. Doesn't have my name on it. Looks to be in better shape than the other one. And they don't know how many miles are on it. But they didn't have all the extras and everything. Didn't have the siren and stuff like that. And it's got 5 more days, so it's going to go up. And that's all they've got. Of course, now here's one that I know Renegade would probably like. Little Honda VTI. It's already got the Ghost Flames on it. Let's see, he wants a Suzuki GSX. No, that's right. Where's that other one? I know he'd probably want more. Oh, this little Yamaha scooter. That's more his speed. And starting bid's going to be $50. That'd definitely be in Renegade's price range. Hey, it's a little grocery getter for you, Renegade. You get you $100 worth of groceries, and that ain't much either. Probably carry that on in one bag. Price of groceries the way they are now.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's already 8 o'clock. I need to get this shut down. That way I can get a few other things done. Crystal's already gone to bed, so I gotta get several things done inside the house, and I gotta get to sleep. So Arnie, go on and take us on out of here.
I hope everyone has a good night, and Hopefully I'll be live tomorrow.
Yep. And of course, yeah, Renegade will be live Friday night. Yeah, I know. I know what you're talking about, Renegade. I appreciate everybody coming in on the chat tonight. Everybody came in on the panel tonight. I said, you never know what we're going to talk about because it all depends upon what you guys want us to and whatever pops into my crazy mind. So, everybody, y'all stay safe. God bless. And we'll catch y'all later. Catch Ernie tomorrow night. And, well, it depends upon which one he's going to be using, Mark. We're going to be using the Fun Seekers and Friends, or
Yeah, I'll put it in there.
all right, I'll aim put the link and everything for it. But of course, yeah, and like I say, Renegade should be going in live Friday night. Like I say, Renegade should be going in live.
Whoops. No, I'll be pasting it under my cat one. Because that's what I'm logged in as on the old phone.
Ah. All right. So is that the one that you're going to be? Okay. So you're going to be using the Fun Seekers and Friends. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. There you go, Mark. So if you just click on that, you'll be able to go check out Arnie's tomorrow. And I'm saying I'm gonna get out of here. That way I can get everything out here shut down. Get in there, and I'm gonna get me some sleep.
In my channel, you never know. It's pretty much open topic of whatever.
Yep. All right, everybody. Good night. We'll see y'all later.
Good night, everyone.